this is Nicole with Bowling for Fruit Q&A. Sorry. I'm just waiting for Rimson. This is our bi-weekly Q&A that we've been doing where we eat a bowl of fruit and just chat with you guys. And hey, just waiting for Rimson. I've been trying to reach him, but he's not. Oh, there he is. Rimson. Okay, here you go. Rimson, I thought. Get your questions ready, y'all. Get your questions ready. And get your fruit.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Here we go. I was looking for the live stream. So can you hear me?
Well, I was on for like 3 minutes, and then I got off and I to call you because I was like, is he faking on me? I know that you only had 30 minutes, but I was like, is he faking on me too?
Nah. Yeah, I was on Instagram trying to tap into the live stream when you called me, and I couldn't find it, and I was about to call you back to see if you were doing it.
How can you not find it? What do you mean?
You couldn't find it? It was just showing your stories. No, it was just showing your stories.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you today, mister?
I'm all right. I mean, time is a little tight today. It's one of those days, but I'm all right. Yeah.
I know we only have 24 minutes now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to push it a little bit today. To see if we can squeeze in, to make up for those additional 5 minutes. But
can we go till 1:35? I mean 4:35 your time.
Yeah, that works. That's definitely doable.
Okay, you guys, this is light skin seeds.
Oh, I'm about to show you what I got going on today.
My seeds, my watermelon's mixed. No, I'm playing.
So I got here. This is bok choy. This is chopped bok choy, avocado, pumpkin seed kernels, sunflower seed kernels, and red lentil sauce.
You know why I'm laughing, right?
So I just gotta mix it up a little bit.
That looks good.
Yeah. So matter of fact, if you see that there.
Oh, it's the avocado for me.
Yeah.
Avocado will make or break a meal.
Yeah, you think so?
So we don't have. Yes, it totally adds like a delicious taste to it. Well, for me it does. I love avocado and guacamole.
It adds some smooth texture.
Yeah.
Wait
a minute. So we don't have. Okay, so we don't have to just eat fruit when we do this. We can eat regular stuff too. Yay!
Well, avocado counts as fruit. The only thing not raw in this bowl is the red lentil sauce, because you gotta cook the lentils in order to make a sauce out of them.
Delicious. Hey everybody, welcome to Bowling for Fruit. I'm Nicole Richey. This is Rimson, and we do this bi-weekly. It's a Q&A. It's a time for you guys to ask questions. A lot of you guys have so many questions about life, health, and weight loss and things like that. Rimson is a high raw vegan nutritionist, so he can answer all the hard questions, and I can answer some of the easy stuff. So I'm eating some light skin seed watermelon, and he's eating a delicious quinoa. Did you say
this is how it looks mixed up? Yeah, no, this is chopped bok choy, pumpkin seed kernels, sunflower seed kernels, avocado, and red lentil sauce.
That's a high protein bowl, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a high everything meal right here.
That's some nutrition for you. So you guys go ahead and put your questions in the comments, put them in the question box. Get to asking your questions. I'm gonna start off a question. I got a question, Rimson. Have you ever had anybody that you worked with that was a normal person in their life sexually, as far as their drive, and then their drive left, maybe because they're just getting older, or maybe because they're going through perimenopause, or something like that. Have you ever had anybody that had their sex drive was just either low or non-existent, and did you help them? Have you ever had that first, is the question.
Yeah.
Were you able to help them?
Yeah.
Really?
It's actually,
How?
yeah, it's actually pretty common. Yeah.
How'd you help them?
I mean, really, the best way to balance your hormones is going to be a raw vegan diet or a high raw vegan diet, something that's mineral rich. You know, it typically takes anywhere from 30 to 90 days to fix a hormonal imbalance. Um, but it's actually very common, specifically in men. It's actually more common in men than women, in my
Is
experience.
it?
Yeah,
Really?
as far as loss of libido and whatnot. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
The only difference is when it happens. So like for women, when that happens, it's usually they're in their like 50s or 60s, that type of thing. But for a lot of men, it starts much earlier than that.
Wow.
It starts like 36, 40, 45.
Okay. And you said that eating a raw, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. And you said that you have helped them by kind of turning them over to a raw vegan diet?
Yeah. Also, engaging in regular resistance bands or exercise, because essentially what you need to do is mineralize your body, and it also helps to drop body fat and build muscle. The exercise in and of itself, it causes your body to better synthesize different proteins and whatnot and absorb those minerals into your bone mass and muscle mass, things like that. So your minerals will be in your blood, but then they'll also be stored in the tissues of your body, primarily your bone marrow and your muscle tissue. Um, and so with the diet and exercise together, it causes more of an absorption of the nutrients from your food, and then it causes more of a synthesis of proteins, hormones, that type of thing. So if someone's sedentary, but they have a very good lifestyle, but they have a very good diet, the diet may not help that much, right? So
Say that. Wait. Say that again.
so even if a person has a really good diet, but they're sedentary or not that active, it may not
Oh,
help that much. So your
okay.
diet is the substrate for everything that gets built on top, right? So the exercise becomes the primary component because exercise, human beings are, kind of biologically and physiologically designed to engage in labor on a frequent basis, right? So walking, pushing, pulling, just all types of different exercises. The human body is geared to doing that. So if you just optimize your diet, but you don't engage in more exercise,
Yeah.
you're not walking your daily miles, that kind of thing, your body is just going to sit on the nutrients you consume and not really do a whole lot with it. But your
Right.
diet enables you to start feeling better, and then you can use that higher level of energy to then move more into living a more active lifestyle.
Oh, I like that breakdown. Monique's catering. You guys, I don't see questions. Y'all, this is a Q&A. Y'all got to come on with the come on. Okay? This is a Q&A for y'all. Some of y'all love you some Pride by Noir, aka Rimson, and y'all have a chance to ask some questions. So get to getting. All right. Monique's catering says, I recommend my clients, especially men, to incorporate arugula and women papaya. So Monique, you saying if I just eat some papaya, now I'm telling on myself. so okay, the question was for me, you guys, okay? No. So papaya helps with sex drive?
It helps
Thank you, Melissa.
because
Beautiful.
it's very beneficial for your gut microbiome because of the enzymes in it. Papaya is also rich in magnesium and B vitamins, which can help to improve your sex drive. It's not going to do it in a vacuum where it's like you just add papaya and then it fixes things. That's not really how that works. But
it's like, I'm cured.
Yeah, but it definitely helps. Arugula is a good leafy green to add as well because it's very like magnesium rich, selenium rich, manganese rich, chromium rich. So it's got a good mineral profile, and mineralizing your body is like, I would say, top three in the most important things that you need to do in order to improve libido and sexual health, that type of thing.
Okay.
So arugula, watercress, spinach, kale, cabbage. Like, for example, I'm eating baby bok choy, which is a type of tender leafy green. Basil, microgreens, sprouts, these types of things. You can have a mix of these things in your diet and eat about 4 to 8 cups a day of leafy greens in your meals, and that will definitely go a long way towards reversing that issue. Yeah.
Nice. You guys, throw the questions in the question box. Make sure you guys follow Tribe by Noir. If you're not, make sure you follow me if you're already not. Clear Vision Concept says, what can I do to stack muscle mass on as a ectomorph? I take sea moss and I'm a full-time contractor moving 300 to 500 pounds of tools a day. I only gain weight when I live in the gym and eat 34/7. I mean, I think she meant 24/7. You want me to read that again, or did you get that?
Yeah. I mean, if you really, the only way to gain healthy lean mass is through building muscle, right? Otherwise, you're just going to accumulate fat. If you wanted to get, one of the best ways actually to gain muscle is to eat more nuts and seeds. So if you're covering all of your bases and you're getting like 200 to 300 or even 400 grams of carbs a day, and then you add additional nuts and seeds on top of that, right, where you can have like several different types of nuts and seeds that come to an equivalent of 2 to 2.5 cups of nuts and seeds a day. That's a very good way to actually gain weight. So the nuts and seeds are very rich in not just protein, but also zinc and magnesium, which are essential to maintaining adequate testosterone levels and building muscle.
Nice. So when people want to lose fat, I have a question. When people want to lose fat, and I've asked this again before, but I'm asking just because since y'all not asking no questions, I got to come up with the questions. If somebody's trying to lose fat and they're just doing all cardio, is that going to help, or should they be doing mostly resistance, or should they combine both? What's the best way in terms of movement? Should it be all cardio? Should it be mixed with weights and resistance? Should it be just weights with resistance? What's the best way in regards to movement?
Resistance training is pretty essential. If you're really trying to maximize fat loss, you really do need to focus on resistance training, right? Because that's going to cause more nutrients to go into your muscle and bone tissue, which maximizes oxygenation of fat cells. So by not doing that, you're pretty much not taking advantage of a major part of the fat burning mechanisms in the human body.
How many days a week do you think is a good amount of weightlifting and resistance training?
I would say a minimum of 3 times a week.
Yay! That's what I do. I do like 3 days of weights. I do 2 days of upper body, 1 day of legs, and then with weights, and then 1 day of legs with Pilates movements, just like, Pilates leg lifts and stuff like that. And then I also do some cardio, and I'll do either walking, or I'll do a dance workout, or I'll ride my bike, or I'll do like interval interval cardio, like hit, but low key hit, not with all the jumping and stuff. Because I got my knees messed up when I was in my 20s. Let's see. Hey, Sunny, speak vegan. Okay, Monique's Catering said, I hope you received my. Oh wait, I hope you received my last few comments. My device froze, so I had to use another device. Monique Catering. Last few comments. I don't know. Let me see. That's why you guys put it in the question box. It's so much easier for me to find stuff because I'm scrolling and I don't see your comments there, and I don't want to have to scroll all the way up. So put them in the box. But there's a question in the question box. Let me front you. I hope you're still here. She said, I am new to the plant-based life. I'm in my late 60s and concerned about bone loss. Any suggestions?
Yeah, high raw vegan diet is going to be definitely the best for that because well, first of all, I would just say that magnesium plays a large part in maintaining bone mass. So resistance training and then making sure you're getting an adequate amount of magnesium from your diet, which means that, you know, having more raw foods is going to be a way of guaranteeing that you're getting enough magnesium. So I would say a good goal is to strive towards getting at least 400 milligrams of magnesium per day. Right. Magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D, as well as selenium, are very important for maintaining bone mass, right? As well as calcium, but getting too much calcium in comparison to magnesium can actually have the opposite effect. So you need them in proportion to each other.
That's some good stuff for you. What are great? I get a lot of magnesium in my food, but like if I look at how much I got per day, if I'm a little short, I might take my supplement that has magnesium, vitamin D, and calcium in it. And it's the food-based, food-based supplement, so it's not like all the fillers and stuff, you know? Oh, I have a comment. I have a comment here. Let's see. I have Saroon. Oh, wait. First of all, wait. Somebody said, what did they say? This brother don't miss a meal.
Absolutely not. No.
Rimson began his eat on. Are you still doing the 4 days a week, or are you done with that? Only eating 4 days a week?
Yeah, I'm putting a pause on it for now, and then I'll resume again. Because the only thing that would cause me to interrupt the alternate day fast is if I feel like my sleep quality is taking a hit. So if my sleep quality,
What's happening with your sleep?
So sometimes I don't manage my time well. I get to bed too late and then waking up too early. And so if I have too many days where I'm lacking sleep, well then, you know, I'll pause on the alternate day fast and I'll kind of give myself a recovery week and then jump back on it for the last 2 weeks, right? So I did it for 4 weeks.
Wow.
Take a break and then, you know, finish up on the next 2 weeks, right, to equal the full 6 weeks. And then I may go longer depending on how I feel, you know.
But then you're going to start your raw thing for the summer, though, right? It's going down. That's going to be.
Now, when I start eating raw for the rest of the summer, that's when, like, I'm not really going to be eating much cooked food, so probably like 95% of the foods that I eat are going to be raw.
Yeah.
So probably the only cooked thing I'll have in a meal are like beans that I use to make a sauce, or like my red lentil sauce or something like that. But other than that, I'm not really eating any cooked foods. Probably not even any oats, right? So that kind of thing. So it'll mainly just be fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds.
That's gonna be dope, man. You're gonna feel so good.
I'm pretty much having avocado like every day, you know, with the final meal of the day.
Yeah. Yes, avocado is the bomb. Okay, let's see. Sarum Lamore Agua. Sorry, I know I jacked that name up. Please forgive me. Said I have sugar diabetes. I have. This is what it says. I have sugar diabetic. Can I drink 100 juice? 100% juice? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know what 100 juice is. But I would say if you're diabetic, you know, having a raw diet, um, I wouldn't do like an all juicing diet or something like that. I mean, you can. I personally wouldn't advise it, right? Because the fiber is very important for regulating your blood sugar.
Yeah.
So, you know, having magnesium-rich foods, chia seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seed kernels, sunflower seed kernels, along with fruits, vegetables, right? So I'm a big fan of like fruit bowls. So you got like apples, pears, grapes mixed in with leafy greens, some nuts and seeds, having bowls like that, coconut yogurt bowls with crushed walnuts, chia seeds, things
Yummy.
like that mixed in, right? So having more of a diversified, you know, diet that's mostly raw and probably having like one cooked meal a day. I would avoid processed foods like, you know, noodles, things like that, right? Eating foods in their most whole forms is ideal.
That's the way to go, yo. That is the way to go. Monique's catering, and I hope that answers your question. The last person that I just read. Monique's catering said, at any rate, what should I do about my diet? I've recently gone completely vegan, so now I don't have the taste for a lot of food, period. And when I do eat, it's all raw fruits and vegetables. But I know I need to eat more. Ain't nothing wrong with fruits and vegetables. No.
Yeah, I would say one of the best things to do if you want to make sure that you're eating enough is to plot out your diet. So, you know, make sure you're doing 3 to 4 meals a day at least. And then you can use like MyFitnessPal and just plug in your foods and see what it comes out to. So you can get an idea of like what your calories and macros are with the foods that you eat.
And another one is Chronometer too. So those are two good ones. Chronometer, I think you have to pay for. It's like $2.99. So my fitness pal is free, and you know we like free stuff. Nah. Okay, cool. I hope that helped, hun. Monique's catering said, I heard chia seeds are not great for our digestive system. Is that true? Ooh, I hope that's not true, because I eat them every single day, and my plant-based yogurt with my berries, and I put the chia seeds in at night, and it swells up overnight, and then it's like hecka nice and full and just thick and creamy like me. Nah, I'm just kidding.
But all the data that I've seen on chia seeds shows that chia seeds are tremendously beneficial for your gut health. Gut health is like my wheelhouse. That's like a big thing that I focus on. And I get a lot of people who come to me with gut health issues. And I put chia seeds in their plan, and you know, I haven't seen any adverse reactions. And this is people with Crohn's, colitis, diverticulitis, right, leaky gut, these types of things. Pretty much any type of leaky gut disorder, people come to me with constipation, bloating, gas, and all this type of stuff. So I've seen nothing but positive results with chia seeds. I don't have any reason to believe that it's a thing you should avoid.
Thank you, because I was about to say, if you say the opposite, I'm gonna go cry, because that is like me and chia seeds. We like, you know, every day.
Chia seeds are phenomenal.
Yeah, like clockwork, and they're a great source of omega-3.
Right, the omega-3 essential fatty acids.
You don't need to go eat no fish pills, okay, y'all? With them fish pills, People be taking the fish pill. Nah, you don't need that. You choose some chia seeds, some flaxseed, some walnuts, and call it a day. Okay?
True.
Thank me later. No. Question in the question box. BD Rentals. You better be on here still. No, I'm just kidding. BD Rentals said, what fruits are good before bed? That can possibly help with sleep.
Magnesium definitely helps with sleep. Zinc helps with sleep. B vitamins, right? So B complex definitely helps with sleep. What else helps with sleep? Ashwagandha can help with sleep. Drinking ginger before bed helps with sleep. Supplementing with glycine also helps with sleep. So yeah, there's a lot of things that act as a sleep aid.
You said supplementing with what?
Glycine is a type of amino acid. Your body makes glycine on its own, but you could supplement with it. Usually what I recommend for people is magnesium glycinate. It's a combination of magnesium and glycine together.
What do you feel about melatonin supplements?
I don't advise melatonin.
Oh, dang it. Why?
Because so if you have a melatonin deficiency, that means you have a serotonin deficiency, which means that you have to raise your serotonin levels. But if you have low serotonin and then you just skip straight to just melatonin straight out the gate, that could have very adverse effects. So I would say it would make more sense to not skip steps in the synthesis of melatonin. So you raise your serotonin, it should naturally follow that melatonin will then increase.
No, because like sometimes I'll take it because my sleep is all jacked up because I'm not working right now. So I end up staying up late, sleeping in late, which makes you stay up late, you know. And sometimes I'm like, dang, I just want to go to bed earlier. So I might take one to try to make myself sleepy earlier.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, you gotta actually do the work to be disciplined about your schedule. Yeah.
Dang, Remsen, why you gotta
You don't want to
mess up my
be.
day?
Well, I mean, you don't want to be supplemented with melatonin if you don't actually have a shortage of melatonin.
Oh, okay. You ain't said nothing but a word. I quit today.
Yeah.
I know you got to go in like 3 minutes. You guys, normally we go for like an hour, but Remsen is dogging me out today for somebody else. He kicking me to the curb, y'all. So let's just ask this last thing real quick. Let's see. In the question box, it says, as a diabetic, how do I, Skittles 1108, as a diabetic, how do I start eating vegan, and what is the best time for my last meal? It got cut off without being, I don't know, maybe hungry, without being hungry? I don't know.
So I would say it's a good idea to eat between, like, let's say the hours of, let's say 6 and 2 p.m. That's a very good strategy. Or eat between the hours of 6 and 4 p.m., right? So you don't want to eat too close to bed. You want to eat the majority of your carbohydrates earlier in the day as opposed to later. You want to rank your foods in glycemic index. So the foods that are the highest on the glycemic index get eaten way earlier in the day. And then as you go through your day, the foods that you eat should be lower and lower on the glycemic index, right? So in other words, you start your morning with big, watery, juicy fruits like watermelon, cantaloupe, and things like that, pineapple, tangerines. And then gradually you get into apples and then grapes, and then finally you get into nuts and seeds and avocados, chickpeas, things like that.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, normally it would be like an hour, but Remsen is dogging me out, so we're gonna let him go. Not just playing with you. No, really, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. We do this bi-weekly. If you decide to follow me and you don't have a profile picture, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to remove you because I have a phobia about no face profiles. Thank you guys. Make sure you follow Try by Noir. He is a high raw nutritionist. He helps people heal themselves and lose weight. Hit him up in his inbox if you're interested in coaching and letting him help you and turn your life around, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll do this again in 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate your support. Remsen, have a wonderful day. Thank you for giving me your time. And I'll see you on the gram. And, you know, keep doing you, boo.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye. Bye, everybody. Let me just let y'all see my light skin C's one last time. Thank you, guys. God bless you. Stay tuned. I also have a podcast that I do every Sunday, unless I have to change the date. Always check the flyer. Sunday at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST, I will be interviewing a raw vegan who is also an herbalist, and he is a healer. So make sure you join in. Thank you, guys. For the compliment, somebody said I have a nice head wrap on. Thank you for the compliment, and they said my earrings are nice. So thank you, guys. I appreciate everything. Sorry, disciplinary action. We didn't get to your question. Let me see if I can answer this. So if traditional grocery stores are selling fake fruits and vegetables, is farmer markets the only? Even farmers markets have, I don't know what you mean by fake fruits, but I guess you're referring to like seedless or GMO stuff. You know, you can find some real fruits at Whole Foods and like Sprouts and stuff like that. You know, as far as like non-GMO, organic, seeded. Sometimes, like I've been having a hard time trying to find seeded watermelon, but I know it's coming soon. But anyway, let me not ramble because this is over since Remsen is gone. But you guys, God bless you. Empress 914, you don't got no face on your profile. I'm gonna have to remove you. I don't like no face profiles. Go put a profile picture, girl, or a guy. Why y'all don't have no profile picture? Okay, you guys. Love you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful, prosperous day. Be fruitful. Be positive. Stay motivated. Be encouraged. And I'll see y'all later. God bless you all.